If these matches.
Legs inside the boat, and please watch your children.
You like it? 好多人哦。Mine is a glow. That's cool.
They put here. You're trying to get the kitty. Here. That one too.
What do you mean? Almost there. Huh?
You? No. It's cool. Look at the waterfall.
Sorry. Give me some, okay? Food?
Jump, jump, jump. Oh. never have it.
I'm not giving it to you.
Coconut got rice.
It's hard.
This way, Lord.
Yeah, wait. Do this.
Okay. Try it.
Do you want one? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this up.
Let's do it together. Okay, put your hand here. Go 1, 2, 3.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
This way. Can mommy have some? Thank you.
Mama have some?
Papa have some?
Thanks, great.
One giant tortoise.
ما عندكش النفس.
صباح النور.
Thank you.
You like it, Fred?
Yummy.
Yes.
Thank you.
You can wash better than that.
Excuse me, little one.